Hello, I'm David Gebhardt. I'd like to talk a little bit today about one of my favorite people on the earth, and her name is Ashley Childers from Little Rock, Arkansas, one of our really important brand partners that does such amazing design work. And people have always looked at her product and said, what makes her product so saleable and important to your brand, Global Views? And the thing I've come to notice about everything that Ashley designs and develops is that she has a certain femininity to her point of view, but it's not overly feminine. It's just attractive to our female interior designers and our female retailers. But there's also items in her line that also appeal to men as well. I'd like to point out just a few of the really wonderful new products that we have for Ashley Childers by Global Views for this market season. There's a pair of very abstract matte white ceramic sculptures that we have, and these are called the Ronan Sculptures, and so it's in two sizes, both in a matte white finish, and they're doing really well for us at this point. Very well for us. So she does things that are, moderately sized, moderately priced, and then she also does things for us that are really incredibly overscaled. This is the Nove Bowl. It's an Italian piece of ceramic also, and it's got this really beautiful textured matte white finish on the surface, and it's just a great bowl for a lot of different purposes. I can see that in the center of a dining table, and once you have that in the center of your dining table, you really don't need a whole lot of other things on your dining table in terms of accessories. So it's just a very important overscaled piece that just has a whole beautiful design to it. I mean, it's so very well designed and made. And one of her favorite factories makes this for her out of Italy, and a lot of her really good looking, well-selling ceramic items come from that same factory. Nove is the name of the bowl, the beautiful Nove ceramic bowl. Then she also does very functional pieces as well. This piece is a lighted mirror. I presume it would mainly be used for women to do makeup on, and it has a rechargeable battery on it, and you charge the battery up, and then you can use it for many hours, maybe 20 hours in total use before the battery begins to drain. But it provides just the right amount of light that you can really work on putting your makeup on in a more well-lighted environment. The mirror is surrounded by these beautiful agates, the agate stones all the way around the mirror frame, and they light independently from the ring light in the center of this mirror. And it makes it just a very functional piece and a very beautiful piece as well. This is a very interesting lamp. It's called the Vetro Lamp, and it's a glass cylinder that simply rests on these beautiful 4 solid brass feet. And she's gone a little retro in the design here with more of a coulis shaped shade. Yeah, in the marketplace right now you see a lot of very drum shaped shades or slightly tapered drum shades, but this is a very severe coulis shade, and it's really just a beautiful piece, and it's very unique, I think, because I've not seen this kind of lamp developed or designed before. Just a simple glass cylinder piece that's tapered up to a neck, resting on these really beautiful brass feet. Another really important lamp for her is called the Muse Lamp, and again, it's that amorphous kind of organic kind of shape that is very in right now. I mean, there's not a lot of symmetry to this lamp base. It's really unique because it's so unique and asymmetrical. And it is really nice because there's actually a fabric covering on the inside of the lampshade in this situation as well as the outside of the lampshade. It's got really beautiful brushed brass fittings that hold all of the electrical components in place. Again, that's the Muse Lamp, designed by Ashley Childers for Global Views. You know, I talked earlier about the fact that Ashley's got her finger on the pulse of what women find attractive and how she designs in a little bit more of a feminine bent toward those women that enjoy her product. But I think this is an example of more of a unisex approach to this furniture collection. It's just a really beautiful design that has some masculine tendencies to it, but it still appeals to both men and women. And it's the Paxton Collection. And the Paxton Collection is themed around these split legs with this beautiful brass nail head tack that runs through the center of the split to create a decorative element for the furniture pieces. Also, the shape of the handles is very much mimicking the exact shape of the tacks that go in between the slat on the legs. A very simple new kind of finish for us. It's more of a light stained or slightly stained white American oak veneer on these pieces, and also white American oak solids on the legs of this desk. And it's all repeated over here in the design elements of the dresser. And the design elements of the bedside cabinet. And the design elements of the bed. So it's a total collection of furniture that's all related one piece to the next in a very nice and subtle way. The bed shown here is a king size bed, which we've done very well with. And there's also a beautiful woolen-like boucle fabric on the surfaces of the headboard on both sides. So this bed would float beautifully in a room, and also on the exterior of the footboard. So there's just a lot of little nice details that go into this Paxton furniture collection. It's doing very well for us, and I think it's because it's kind of a universal, can go anywhere kind of collection of furniture that is related one piece to the next, but it's not overwhelmingly the same one piece to the next. So in that feeling of the split legs held together with the brass tacks, and there's also on this bar stool and counter stool a satin brass rim that provides the footrest on the bar stool and the counter stool. And it's all complemented with this really beautiful tone of beige leather that's baseball stitched on all the details. We have another lamp in the collection that's new for Ashley Childers by Global Views, and that would be the Bangle Lamp. And it's got the same kind of bangle handles all around it as the original Bangle vase has, as does the Bangle Compote. We have all three items now with the same kind of bangle handle on it. The lamp is a really nice oversized scaled lamp, as you can see, and it's just really very lovely in design. It's simple, but it's elegant, and it's very, it draws you in somehow. The design makes you want to touch it and feel it and know more about it. We sell this lamp now in a matte white finish and more of a volcanic glaze in a dark, almost black tone, a gray black tone.